Today on Rust Belt Airgun, I'm going to review a present from my wife, the Syrix Break Barrel Air Rifle by Umarex. The Syrix Break Barrel is from a family of newer airguns that incorporates a gas spring instead of just a mechanical spring. The gas spring, also known as a gas piston, is an enclosed piston pump in which an inert gas, typically nitrogen, is held in the cylinder. When the airgun is cocked, the gas in the cylinder gets further compressed by the piston, storing the potential energy and acts as a force multiplier. Gas spring airguns have the following advantages: the ability to keep the gun cocked and ready to fire for extended periods of time without causing spring fatigue. No twisting torque caused by mechanical spring expanding when fired. This affects accuracy. Smoother recoil pattern and faster lock time, or the time between pulling the trigger and the pellet being discharged, also aids in accuracy. Gas springs also perform more reliably in cold weather as the grease used to lubricate coil springs thickens in low temperatures. In addition, gas spring airguns have less recoil than their mechanical spring counterparts. The Syrix is a break barrel design in which the barrel is hinged. The break barrel serves two purposes. One is to cock the gun, readying it to fire. Two, it exposes the breech, allowing you to load the .177 caliber pellet into the barrel. As mentioned, this airgun uses a gas spring power plant. Umarex calls it their TNT or turbo nitrogen technology, which has many advantages over the older mechanical spring configuration. The Syrix shoots .177 caliber lead pellets, no BBs, at velocities up to 1000 FPS. This is a much higher velocity than can be achieved with the mechanical spring power plant. This air rifle incorporates an automatic safety and engages when the airgun is cocked. The Syrix has a fiber optic fixed front and adjustable rear sight. The rear sight can be adjusted for both windage and elevation. The 11mm dovetail rail on the top will securely hold the included 4x32 scope. This air rifle has an all-polymer stock and a rubber butt pad. The overall length is 46 inches or 116.84 centimeters, and with the scope weighs about 8.6 pounds or 3.9 kilograms. The front of this barrel has a cool-looking foul muzzle brake. As mentioned, the Syrix includes a Umarex branded 4x32 scope. The scope looks of good quality, but is overkill for an indoor shooting range. As such, I have decided to just use the built-in fiber optic sights. The safety is located in front of the trigger and is automatically engaged when the Syrix is cocked. Push the safety forward towards the muzzle to disengage the safety. Pull the safety rearward towards the trigger to engage the safety. Grasp the forestock firmly. Grasp the barrel towards the muzzle end and just behind the front sight. Pull downward to the stock of the airgun until you hear a click. The safety is automatically engaged. Return the barrel to the operating position. The Syrix does not have a magazine. Each pellet must be individually loaded. The breech of the airgun is exposed when the barrel is in the down position. Insert a .177 caliber pellet into the breech of the rifle. The skirt of the pellet should be flush with the breech. Return the barrel to the operating position. Pull the barrel downward to cock the air rifle. Load the pellet in the breech. Return the barrel to operating position. Aim at the target. Disengage the safety by pushing it forward. Fire. And repeat the firing sequence. While filming the Syrix firing sequence, the pellet sliced right through the back of my homemade target trap and embedded into a 2x4 that was part of the structure of my garage. The 1000 FPS velocity packs too much punch for my target trap. As such, I will not be doing any target view shots. In addition, the Syrix has a loud report like a .22 rimfire firearm, so it is probably not suited for backyard shooting in a suburban area, unless you want the neighbors to complain or a visit from your local law enforcement. Based on my time with the Syrix, with its high muzzle velocity, loud report, and included 4x32 scope, this airgun is probably best suited for small game hunting in a rural area. The Syrix is not suited for plinking and target practice indoors or your backyard in a suburban neighborhood. Please like this post and subscribe to Rust Belt Airgun so that you're alerted to my future posts. Thank you.